Hello, it's April 7th, 12:30 in the afternoon. So today we have done our gym thing already, and then went to go get some food, and then went to Lowe's. I went to order the windows for the farmhouse. Wait for a call back. He's got to call the vendor or something. But yeah, so I got that ordered, and also ordered another rack for my clothes, my gear. So I'll have two of the same one, and just let Corinne have the other one that I've got in there, so she can have two now, because she was gonna get one anyway. And also on the way out, I was like, just going down a random aisle, and I was like, oh, I need that. So I'm gonna put that together, because, and I'll show you why I need that. Because, just telling you why I need it is probably not sufficient. But I currently have one air compressor, and it is what I call a pancake. I think it's like a 3-gallon. It's great for like a brad nailer, little nail guns, stuff like that. And it's not terrible for pumping up lawnmower tires, but it is not good for pumping up like SUV tires or this. Notice how it's sitting crooked. And it's sitting crooked because flat tire. So I have pumped up a tire with that before, with the pancake before, but it takes like 6 times. Like, in other words, you let it fill up with air, you drain it of air, you stop filling up the tire, let it fill back up, pump it full of air, let it drain the air. It's just a process over and over and over, because I guess there's so much pressure on those tires where they're so big that it just struggle bus. So I bought this 20-gallon one in hopes that it will be plenty to pump up, or at least after 2 empties, it'll pump up the Caterpillar tire. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so never have I ever put one of these bad boys together. I wonder if I should just cut the box. just like that. I don't have to put it together. It is together. So let's move it over here. Got wheels on it. This bad boy's heavy. So maybe that'll work. All right, well, that was easy peasy. Just pull it out of the box. So I think Corinne's got to go get her groceries like in just a little bit. I know, buddy. I know. So I'm going to, I guess I'll wait till she goes to get groceries, and then I'll just like plug it up outside and turn it on and see how loud the bad boy is, because the pancake one's pretty loud. I don't know. Maybe it's not that loud, but it feels loud. So, I don't know. And then I think what I'm going to do, what's going on with these crows over here? Just flying around. What you guys doing? They're big. I guess it's crows. It could be vultures. That could be vultures, actually. I am staring into the sun. I don't know. I could stand right here and not be staring in the sun, but that would have been make too much sense. Anywho, I can plug it in, let it fill up, and then unplug it and roll it down to where the skid steer is, and go ahead and use the first batch of air on it, because I don't really want to drive the skid steer on that flat tire. But I think the back ones don't have tubes in them, mainly because it's so hard to change the back tires. Because I mean, with the front tires, you could put the bucket down and lift the front wheels off the ground, and you can unbolt them and then take them up to the tire shop or whatever. The back one, you can't really do that. Now what you can do is scoop up a super heavy load of dirt and get the bad, or go up to like the underside of a big stump or tree or something and hook the blade in it and lift up, and it will lift the back end up. And then you can put like a jack stand under it and get the wheel off and get it repaired. But so the back tires don't have tubes on it. That's what I think, if I remember right. But it's just kind of a lawnmower. You just fill it up and use it, and fill it up and use it, fill it up, use it. I mean, it holds air, it just leaks air. So it is an old machine. So I'm old and I leak a lot of air. So makes sense to me. So we'll get that done. I guess I just don't want to, I just want to see if I can get it to pump up and hold air for a while. I don't like it sitting like it is, because if it breaks that bead on the rim, then it's going to be a pain. So that's what I'll do. And still haven't heard from my building people yet. About to email or text my sales guy and be like, look, just tell me when they're coming and I'll make sure I'm here. Because I don't want to be super eager and call them. I've already called them like 3 times. Well, I've called two different numbers and left a message at one, and then texted the number that texted me, and I still have not heard anything back. So I don't know if they took the day off or that guy's not working today. I don't, because it's every one of them's got this one guy's name on it, so I don't know. But I want to get that building like bad. So the other thing, which I'll just squeaky door. All right, so just for my clarity, I've got, why are you right there? I don't know. You shouldn't be right there. Okay, let's go in here for a sec. All right, so I've got 2 windows in here. Bang, bang. And those are the 2 that I was going to, sorry, I should point at it. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. I should point, I ordered today. Like I said, I did tell the guy, because he's like, I'm going to call the vendor, see if I can't get you a good deal on it. I was like, okay. I said, if you can get a good deal, order me 4. Because the other one I'm going to need is right here. And looking at this now, I probably didn't really need. I could put it there, I guess, but I could put it there. But I kind of like these windows being the same size. So technically, I don't need 4, do I? Because I got this one I've got to replace. And that's a shorty, and that's a shorty. Huh. I guess I could put it right here. At this window. Because my question was, do I get the insulated windows on the inside, or do I get the insulated windows out here? I don't feel like I need them out there and in here. But if I do it here, then it's... God, I still need so many. That'll be the last big window I need, right? Just those 4? That's kind of exciting. Because that's not a big window. I could make it a big window, but I don't know if I want to, because that's where the sink's going to be. I don't even know that I really want to make this a big window. Now that I think about it. Huh. So maybe I just need 2. I feel like the little ones are more expensive. I have to look in my app and see. So 2 there for sure. And that one, I'm not real sure about that one. It won't, the windows I'm ordering are not that big anyway. So let me kind of see a little quick gauge, just so I know. Could every window be cluttered with crap? All right, so like I said, I keep the same height. So I'm going to mark my. All right, all the windows are going to be the same height across the top. So that will also apply to this one in here. I've got it marked on my. I'm holding my leg. How low the window will come. Right. All right, so it's about right there where Mr. Moth is. Yeah, draw on this right here. Which I feel like this is where it gets tricky, because I don't really know where the cabinets are going to be. And I don't know if we need, I don't think I want to put, I think I want to put a shorty window right there. Even if I use a window. I mean, I guess I should, just for light purposes, but that's going to come, I don't know if you can see it right there. Not that high, right there. I think that's probably too big for a kitchen window, so maybe I don't need 4. Huh. And this one doesn't need to be big either, because what we're looking out into is this. I'll be darned. It's easier to make a window smaller than it is to make it bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna check the price on those. So, would be kind of cool if those 2 are my last 2 big windows, and everything else is small. Anyway, so I'm gonna wait for her to leave, and then we're gonna fire up the old Compressy the Nessie. So technically, what I was going to pay today, like 2 windows and a compressor, is cheaper than 4 windows by themselves. So I don't know. Anywho's, okay, moment of truth. I mean, it's loud, but it's not like around the corner. Yeah, I can still hear it. Alright. I just want to see how loud it was. Then we'll wheel it down there. We got it pumped up. I use it quite a bit, and it did fine. Probably shouldn't have used it in these clothes, but you know, I don't think about things. So, the door shuts a little better now. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. This old pole barn is literally being held up by trees. So, I just I'm not going to hyper focus on this right now, but I wanted to make sure, like I want to reuse this tin for something, and maybe some of this wood for something. So just kind of biding some time until I can devote time to it. Plus I got to mow around this, and it was just kind of a pain to mow this. So that's kind of why I went ahead and did. What are you? What even are you? Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna stay in the ground. Crazy root. Of course, I have my phone on full volume, ringer on, and got 2 phone calls. One from Verizon Connect, which they said 48 hours, so it was actually 24. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to call them back. But yeah, I just wanted to see, like, run it a little bit and see if it goes down quick. It didn't, which is good, because that means it does not have a nail in it or something. It just a slow leak. So anyways, let me get on the phone. Oh, there's my drill. Okay. I got the phone call. One of them handled. Left the light on because I'm a dumb. And I mean, it's not handled, but I at least called them back. And then I talked to Lowe's, and they can get the 2 windows that I need for like $80 a pop, $80-something a pop, I think. I don't know, maybe $187 a pop. So it's like 300 and something. So it's, you know, I think it's a little cheaper than it was before, because it was $201 a window before, and I think it's $187 something. So pretty good deal. So I'm getting those 2. I've got to go by tomorrow and order and pay for them. I was going to do today, but we got the hellish yoga coming up, so I was like, I don't really want to mess with it today. But I did get my Amazon, so I got my little stickers, and like I said, I'm making little signs. So little directional signs. Got 4 of those because they were white, and then I got that one left over. And then I've got this, which I'll need to cut it to what size I want, and then paint it, so the arrows will show up. But I wanted to get the arrows first to see how big they were and what size I should make them. So there's that. But yeah, so we get the windows ordered tomorrow, which I think it takes 3 weeks to get them, which would be good because I don't need it right now, but I don't want to wait till super hot of summer. And those 2 windows will get this side room handled. I think I can still get the small ones on mine. My face is over here, bud. Yeah, you're lost. Your subject is lost. But in here, I can get that window done and that window. This is the side up top is where I'm doing I got the house wrap. So what I will do once I get the window is I will take the siding off and then box in this window so that it fits the new construction window. I put house wrap on. Actually, I put house wrap on, then put the window in. And then I got this aluminum flashing tape that goes around the windows. And it looks like, where is it? It is over here somewhere. Maybe. not. Maybe so. It's somewhere. I've got it, but it's like I don't know, 4 or 5 inches wide, and it's like got tar on the backside, and then it's got aluminum. It's like it looks like duct tape, but it's got squishy on it. So anyway, it's for window flashing. Oh, right there it is. And right here, I want to show you so bad. Like that. So you put that around the windows once you screw them in, and then at that point, ding, I can start stripping, like scraping with a heat gun, sanding, repriming the siding that's on it, and start putting it back up. And you put it up from, you take it down from top to the bottom, you put it up from the bottom to the top. And all that siding looks good. I do have a little bit of extra for some of these hinky-jinky pieces around that's got holes and whatnot in them. So I still don't think I'm going to have to buy any siding, which is good. And yeah, so I'll get that, and then can start thinking about, because I'll prime it before I put them up, painting it. Actually, do I prime it when I put it? I think I sand it, like scrape it, sand it, hang it, silicone any little gappies or something, then I prime it, I think, or I prime it, silicone it, then paint it. I don't remember exactly how I did it. I have to watch an old video, but yeah, I prime it on the house. That's it. I do remember that now. But then get that side done, and then the back side that done, and then really the only thing left to do from that point, exterior wise, is this back half of the house and this one side. So it'll be mostly done on the outside. I think my issue is I'm working on the inside and working on the outside at the same time. If I was just remodeling the outside, painting it, fixing it, whatever, it'd be a lot quicker. But the fact that I'm doing in and out, so I'll do that first, and then when it gets super duper hot, I'll probably come back in here. And I think, again, could change come July, August. Plan attack would be to get this hallway here finished. Get the den finished. This room in there finished. No particular order. The back room done. And the closets. So essentially, I'm going to get everything done except for the bathroom and the kitchen, because that is what I'm going to pay someone to do. But yeah, so that's, I mean, we're talking, I don't really know, like, realistically, by the end of the year, where do I see this being? I mean, I did this in like 2 months. You're on my face, but it's okay. But I don't know, with the ceiling, I definitely got to get some scaffold. So I guess the back room will be done before this will be done, because I've got to move all her furniture back there. But it'll be a lot more secure with that room done. And I still haven't really figured out, like, am I going to, again, don't need a 19-foot wide door, so I'll probably box this in too. But I'm going to need, in addition to the windows, I'm going to need 2x4s for sure, because I don't have any. I used all my 2x4s on the upper part, so I have to get a smattering of 2x4s in addition to the windows. But I won't need the 2x4s until I get the windows. So, and I got to get the siding off before I need to even do anything. So, anyways, little compressor worked pretty good. Subject's lost. You're lost. Again, not really at all what was on my plan of agenda of attack today. Not even a little bit. Look at my face. There you go. This thing is like, any other time it'd be like, couldn't get rid of my face. Hey, baby. Still haven't heard anything about the building. I emailed the sales guys. I don't know what's going on. It's almost like they don't work today or something. I know they're not off on a Tuesday. That'd be weird. Because just being on the skid steer, it's not near as loud as a mower. I mean, it's pretty quiet, and I had my ringer wide open, and my pocket like right here, and I missed 3 phone calls. And then I'm doing the building people. But yeah, I'm ready for that building. So anyway, I'm gonna go relax for a minute before we gotta go to this crazy boot camp yoga thing. Okay, well, we have reached the end of our day, and it is 7:47. Whew, that was brutal. I knew it would be, but it was brutal. Like there was basically imagine going down to do a push-up, and instead of going down and back up, just go down and hold it there, like floating off the ground. Ugh. I had to do like a ton of those, but we got through it, so that's all that really matters. Corinne's making dinner. Tab Johnson doesn't know if he wants to be in or out. He doesn't know. I heard Kimmy, I think. Kimmy? I hear Kimmy, or I don't know what I hear. Had streakers this morning, none right now, but the back sunset, because the sunset's over there, but the back is like where it's at. Look at that pink. Wow. That's something else. It's chilly. Come on. Also, before our trip next week, I want to ride my dirt bike. And I didn't ride it today because, again, I'm trying to keep my phone open. Once I get the building delivery scheduled, I'll be free. But I don't know why. Like it's been 0 contact since like 11:30 yesterday. Is that Kimmer? Oh, Plopper, Kimmertown. You gonna get dirty? Kimmer, don't come rub on me. We get Tabbers. Okay. So anyway. So that's a little aggravating. I just wish I knew. I don't care if it comes this week or the week after we get back, but I just kind of want to know, and I don't want to have the opportunity to have it now and don't get it because they didn't hear from me or something. It's like, oh, we could have got it this week, but we didn't hear from you. So, deers running through the field. Wow. I wanted to see some deers, but they're probably down there in the holler. I just saw white tails going across, like 5 or 6 of them. Anyways, so we're gonna, that's what I think about it, go get some food and relax because, man, woo, we had a pretty difficult little HIIT workout this morning, and then it was yoga boot camp tonight. So, and I woke up at like 4 this morning, so I'm tired. But I gotta go to Lowe's tomorrow at some point to pay for the windows. But and I say all this stuff because I remember. I don't like to forget what I gotta do. And maybe, just maybe, trying to get with Brandon because Corinne got him a bottle of mezcal, and we want to take it to him, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe take my Supermoto because I've got, and leave it with him while I'm gone because I've got an exhaust for it, slip-on exhaust, which it needs to be remapped for the new exhaust. I've got new grips because these bad boys are gross and just messed up. Got hand guards, as I showed you. So that I don't know what the hand guards are for. I guess if you go down, it's like your hands are protected by bugs and whatnot. Also, I have a new set of these. Because how dingy and gross they look. And the rear is missing. Not missing, they just didn't put them on there. But yeah, because I'm ready to start riding a street bike. And I don't feel comfortable without turn signals in the back because people are around here are sketchy. Plus that low end bog is sketchy. Just pull up in front of somebody, I have to get on it fast. I can't. Anyways, blah blah blah. Hope you had a great day. See you tomorrow.